Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, the Lotus Doll Shop's Balanced Lifestyle channel. Thanks for joining me today. If you happen to be new here, I'm Vaughn. I thank you all for just clicking on. We are going to be just having a vlog chat today. There have been some happenings going on that I haven't shown you guys, and I wanted to kind of let you in on what's been going on regarding some of my creative inspirations, some connecting with creative people and such, how I've been healing on my healing journey. If you have been following me, you know what had gone on in my life in 21, and we're just talking about how I'm faring, where we are, and courting and dating. In my case, there's so much that I've been watching that I've just been wanting to talk about me and my personal journey in terms of what I have been through. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that, but before we get started, hit the subscription, hit the bell, so hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so that YouTube can let you know every time I post a new video, and also give me a thumbs up. Let's jump into some of the footage of the goings-ons. Guys, I had the pleasure of going over to the HBCU Film and TV Festival held at Morehouse College here in Atlanta. I thought it was a wonderful event. The only thing that I would say, honestly, guys, is that I needed it to be more packed. There are so many talented people here in Atlanta, it's not even funny. And I got to go to this festival over at Morehouse. So I walked in and I really expected it to be a whole lot more people, but it really wasn't. Here on stage, you're seeing Stephanie Dunn. She is the chair of cinema over at Morehouse. She is helping your girl out too. Here on stage is Christine Simmons. She's the former COO of the Academy of Motion Pictures, honey, doing big things. She had a lot of good information for us. This is Deon and Roxanne Taylor. They are the creators behind the Hidden Empire Film Group. I was so blessed to be able to see and sit with them. This is Tyrese, who happened to show up to tell us all about Deon and Roxanne. Guys, a little tidbit. He just popped up there, but Black and Blue, one of their films, was shot over in New Orleans. It was a pleasure to see all of these creators at the festival. I went over to CanvasRebel's photo shoot. They invited me. You guys know that they featured me on their online magazine. These are some of the creators that were there. We did a beautiful photo shoot in this house down in Atlanta. It was absolutely beautiful. And hopefully the pictures will be coming out shortly. I connected with some great folks. So guys, now that you've seen all of the footage, I want to make sure that you guys please go over to Instagram and follow the Hidden Empire Film Group, follow Roxanne, Avent, and follow Deon Taylor. Please follow CanvasRebel. Guys, these are the types of creatives who help other creatives and who kind of show you the way and inspire you. I saw a post with Deon yesterday on Instagram, and he just always puts out really positive messages about like real talk, real life. And as far as and Roxanne too, honestly, she puts out memes just like I do on my Instagram, and just talks about just real life stuff, the things that she's doing creatively. And that's number one, a woman, and a Black woman that's out there helping, trying to educate others on how to do what she's doing and do it in a very real, in a very creative but professional way. And I appreciate that with her. So make sure you guys go follow them. And in terms of CanvasRebel, guys, if you are a creative, if you are a community activist, if you're just doing something great in the community, CanvasRebel has a way of, you may be creative and you may be doing this or that, but they sing your praises and they want to help you with marketing and such. So make sure to follow them over on Instagram. I'll have everybody's handle down below in the description box. I love connecting with people who are creative, and you saw also in the video Tyrese happened to just pop up there. I didn't even know he lived, well, he had a place here in Atlanta. Follow him too. You know, Tyrese has been in the business quite some time, and what I like about him is that he's very real, no matter what he said in those couple of minutes over at the film festival was very honest and open, and I do love that about him. And pray for him. He's got some stuff going on and he's gonna be just fine. But again, connecting with creatives, being around people who are doing this, who enjoy doing what we do, it's really cool, and it's really an inspiration to see them in front of my face, just doing what they do, you know, and just being honest about their journey and the different things that they've been through, and just being honest. Because, you know, I've been on a Zoom call with Deon. I didn't say much, you know. I'm always concerned about Black American or American Black people who become successful, because in my opinion, in our communities, we have an issue with gatekeeping from other American Black people, and we know why that is. I'm not even going to go into that, but I find him to be a very real person. I find them to be very real people, and that's who you need to be around. That's who you need to learn from. You know, you've got wild success, but you're still humble, and I love that, and willing to share information with other American Black people. And others, of course, but in my case, being that my attempt to be a screenwriter, producer, it's important to have people that just gonna be real and tell you what it is and what it ain't, you know. So make sure you guys go follow them if you are a creative like me. You know, this is my hustle here in terms of content creation, and I really do enjoy it because I can share my life with people and also talk back and forth with people about what's going on in their life, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on TikTok, whether it's here in the comment section. And again, guys, I don't mind you commenting about whatever, because I'm here to learn, and I'm also here to teach and just be honest about what really goes on. So you guys definitely go over to Instagram and check them out. Follow them, talk to them. They're really good people. All right, guys, so I did want to, you know, chat a little bit about my healing journey. Since my ex-fiance passed in 21, I've been kind of dealing with it. You all know, if you've been watching, that, you know, I still have a therapist. I haven't been to her in maybe like 2 months. I haven't been and talked to her in 2 months. But, you know, real talk, I literally have a sticky note on my wall to remind me of the things that she told me what to do and what not to do. And every time I have a feeling or other regarding what I've been through in the past in regards to him passing, I look at that sticky note and I remember the things that she told me in terms of feeling my feelings, in terms of not judging myself for feeling weak, in terms of just even how to not play the game of I'm so strong, I'm so strong, I'm so strong. Oh, just let the feeling pass. Feel the feeling. And so since she told me that, and that sticky note is there, I need to carry it in my purse, really. But yeah, I've been doing really, really well. Needless to say, TikTok and Instagram has really been getting me through in terms of just people talking about what they've been through. And I have met several women who have been through the exact same situation that I have. And they are living, they're thriving. Some of them are remarried. One of them, I know, she just got married. Another, her and her husband have been married for years. They have kids, and she's doing okay. Now, the thing, my therapist did tell me that for some people, it could take up to 7 years to feel better. And I told her, I said, oh my God, I'm listening to my mom, and how people are telling you, well, you're this age now, so you're not getting any younger. There's no real way to expedite healing. But I wanted to tell y'all about this movie called Love Again on Netflix. Love Again is about a young lady who sees her fiance, I believe. It's played by the beautiful young lady that's married to the Jonas brother, Priyanka Chopra, and Sam, forget his last name. He is one of the leads on Outlander. This is a beautiful film. I was bawling my eyes out because I saw me in her. It was absolutely beautiful. There's one part in the movie where, I don't want to spoil it, but her and Sam, she and the character meet. And they like each other, it's obvious, and she has to tell him, he will always be here. I will always love him. And that really, it just really sat well with me. Okay, because moving forward, there is no closure to what happened. The closure that I have is God's closure. That's it. Itchy. So again, when you are in love with a person and they pass away suddenly, you don't just turn it off. So it's like, I would always talk to my therapist and say, well, how do you explain this to the next dude, that, you loved this person and you will always love this person. I think the main thing is not comparing the new person to the to the person that passed. And that is where I am now. When you take your time between relationships, and especially with something that happens like this, it's, and I don't want to say you have to, you can't erase a person, but you do have to take the time to yourself to figure out who you are by yourself, what is best for you and what works for you. So in terms of my healing journey, I think I'm doing very, very well. Now, what I'm noticing is me following hard after my goals and healing. It's working in tandem. When it comes to meditation, I'm happy that I took that up and I took it up seriously, because I was doing it before he passed. I was doing it, once I found out I had lupus nephritis, but it really sent me to it to where I'm adamant about getting it in, and the kind of thoughts and goals and everything that goes in my affirmations for myself and what I want. I'm so happy that that I went that way instead of going the other way, because you know, some people, when they go through trauma, the trauma just becomes them, you know, and they don't know how to get it together. But I knew, again, getting a therapist was priority one for me. So I'm glad that I did that. And I still have the 3 a.m. wake ups, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing when that happens, in terms of should I get up in my bed and meditate again? Should I play some soft music? It takes everything in me to not turn the phone on or turn the TV back on, because at 3 o'clock in the morning, it's usually something like Sanford and Son or something like that on one of the channels that I get here with the digital TV. So I'm just trying to work through that and what I'm supposed to be doing at that point. But I think that I'm doing really, really well. And for those of you out there who may have had my situation, whether you're male or female, this is a situation that you have to really take some time and heal with. And it has been June 23. It's 2 years and a few months now. So I think I'm doing well. I'm not gonna say I don't need my therapist, because you know, sometimes you just need to say stuff to people that you can't say to other people, you know. But yes, I think I am feeling a whole lot better, and I'm getting out a little bit more. Yeah, that's what's happening. I'm feeling better. All right, so speaking of my healing journey, I'm single again. So, you know, I have been, between Instagram and TikTok, with all these dating gurus, these people giving advice, people talking about where not to go on a first date, people talking about 48 oysters, people talking about sprinkle. It's a lot. For number one, you know, I'm proud to say, you know, I still got it. My DMs are always replete, whether it is Instagram, TikTok. You know, I'm happy that guys find me attractive, and that's good. That's beautiful. However, because of the standards Andre, my ex-fiance, set is all the way up here. So I'm hearing a lot about people only paying light bills and the what you bring to the table kind of dudes. If you've been watching over here, I'm domestic. I'm pretty, yes, but I'm domestic too. And I'm seeing that some girls out here, I can't call them all ladies, because there's a difference between a lady and a girl. Let's just keep it a buck, because that's what I do. There's a difference. I was raised to be a lady. I was raised to be, you know, just a little bit domestic, but at the same time, you know, my mom didn't, my mom, my aunt, my grandmothers, none of them, and I talked about that on my last video. They taught me how to put myself together, how to present myself, and then I've also had image coaching as well. So that was something else that added on to how I was to present myself to the world. It's very important out here. And again, this channel is called the LDS Balanced Lifestyle. So I don't believe a woman should be just pretty. I don't believe a woman should be just domestic. I don't believe that you should sit and just wait for someone to feed into you. I believe in going out looking, feeding myself in terms of reading, in terms of educating myself. I'm college educated. And I think that's important, because you don't want to be seen as just another pretty face. Now, there's some guys out there that's just going to be, you know, no matter what you do, that's all you are is a skirt. That's his problem. But over here, we're doing queen things. You know, I think it's important to have your own personal goals, to educate yourself, to make yourself more marketable into what those goals are. I think it's important to, yes, be beautiful, because my mother did explain to me, darling, men are visual, so keep yourself together. It is what it is. If you want a man, for those women out there who want a man, who are, you know, soured on the idea of dating and marriage and all of that, and I'm not. Marriage, yes, eventually. Dating, I'm more of an intentional person right now. I know exactly what I want, and for some people, they're not in a grown-up headspace, so they know exactly what they want and they will tell you what they want. That's where I am. And again, because of what my past situation was, where I was about to be someone's wife, you can't just come in here playing. We don't do that over here. So, you know, I'd rather be single until you come to me like a grown man and be like, look, this is what I see with you, and this is what I want with you. There's no playing. So it's about intention right now and courtship. Dating is for the birds, because I don't believe in just wasting my time with someone just to say I was around someone who was a male and we had dinner. Okay. Because what I've learned in my observation is that those, you know, and also in my experience, because I've had an experience or two, it's those in between, quote unquote, situationships that get you in trouble. So I don't do the situationships. So where, oh, well, we're just going out, we're just hanging out. I'm grown. I'm grown, and I'm grown. You know, we're almost 50 over here. So, you know, anyway. So that being said, I have standards. I'm getting myself prepared to open my heart to the right person, and he will know up front, this is where I was. You know, all the sprinkle lady, I love her, and she has some very valid points about how some men will treat you. But ladies, we have to cultivate, you know, our intuition and our discernment. And women, when we have intuition, it is strong and we will not be played. That's it. The intuition and discernment about these guys out here, who wants what. And there are some things, like the sprinkle lady says, Miss Shira, kudos to you. You know, once you say X, Y, Z, the ones who aren't meant to stick around aren't gonna stick around anyway. So bam, that's it. That's where I am. So yes, I am courting with intention. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. So my healing journey is good, and I am moving forward with meeting and greeting new gentlemen. So we'll see. All right, guys. So because we talked about me connecting with other creatives, when I went to the CanvasRebel photo shoot that I showed you guys, I met a couple of creative people, a musician, a videographer. I met a makeup artist. I also met a really sweet gentleman who was in the mental health space, and I might reach out to him. He's an American Black man, and he had a particular situation go on in his life. And here's the thing, I like to deal with people who have had the situation, who've been through some things, so they can tell me about how they made it through. And I love that. So I met a bunch of creative people, and well, actually all three of the other type of creatives I definitely want to hook up with and figure something out. So right now, guys, if you follow me on Instagram at L.L, I am finishing some writing projects. I am continuing to learn in terms of screenwriting and producing. I'm always on the lookout for the Atlanta Film Society here in Georgia has a lot of good resources for people who are writers, producers, PAs, directors, just different things like that. People you can, learn from. They've got classes. I met Ruskus and Skye through classes with the Atlanta Film Society. So please go follow them on Instagram as well, guys. I'll put everybody's information down in the description box. They bought you the Becky movies. They bought you the Devil to Pay movie. And these are really, really great films with some really great stars in them. But right now I'm writing a 19th century New Orleans tale. I'm reading, I'm Googling, and when you Google, it leads to more reading. And I'm just trying to make the movie that I'm writing historically accurate, but also entertaining. But I want you to understand it's a story about obviously racism, historic American Black, foreign Black as well, things about New Orleans. New Orleans is unique. My hometown is very unique. If you're interested, you just got to read about it, and I'm gonna give you some tidbits here in the movie that I'm writing about how 19th century New Orleans was shaped and the things that were going on. But the theme is racism, those nuances that only existed in New Orleans, and some of them elsewhere too, but New Orleans primarily. Understanding ethnicities, a little bit of feminism in there. It's a good story, but it's also it's historically accurate, but it's also entertaining. And I'm gonna, be teaching you little things here and there about New Orleans culture, because people love New Orleans. I know they do, and many people are very curious because our city is very old and it stands out from anywhere else in the United States in terms of how it came to be. And I wish I could tell that whole story in the movie, but I can't because I'm trying to make it entertaining as well. But if I get my shot at being able to produce this film, I would love to be able to go take pictures of some of these places that are going to be referenced in the movie to make you see and understand, this is where this happened. This is where this happened. I'm from the 7th Ward in New Orleans, and it's a special place. I'm learning a lot about it. I'm learning about a lot of the institutions that, whether I went to school there, whether my parents and my grandparents and my aunts and uncles partied there, and I didn't know this place has been around that long. And you start to see why your relatives like to do this, and this at this place or in this area, or they didn't do this, or they like doing that. It's amazing. So I'm looking so forward to being able to put this into the right hands. Whenever you're telling Black American stories, everybody doesn't always understand it, and everything that I write pretty much is Black American, other than Buddy Says, of course. But Buddy Says is based on a place that I worked previously. So, and even in that, there are multiple Black American stories. So, but in terms of this movie, oh my God, I just really want to get my shot. I want to put it in front of the right people. That's why I'm trying to make sure I'm structuring it properly. I'm trying to make sure it's entertaining, and I'm trying to just make sure that I get it into the hands of someone that will actually know what to do with it and will appreciate the story. So there is that. So that is what's going on with me right now. Just trying to do my thing. Make sure you follow me, guys, on @LVonLoveInLife on Instagram and TikTok. I always let you guys in on little tidbits here and there on everything that I'm doing, but I wanted to show you the footage from the 2 events that I had gone to. So, yeah. All right, guys. So I hope that you will be going down, checking out all of my affiliates down below in the description box. Guys, you know about the ones I have now, but I got some other ones that are coming. Just really beautiful stuff. We're approaching the holiday season, and it's time to splurge just a little bit, if you can afford it, of course, on some of the great stuff. My Teddy Blake handbag, y'all. They sent me that one that I showed you guys, but there are other ones over there on their site that I love so much, and I love it that it's really beautiful, good quality stuff, and it's affordable. They're giving you that $30 off. Parade has all the beautiful satin loungewear that you could want. You guys, I'm gonna be doing some pictures of some of the beautiful satin pieces that I have. You've seen some of them on Instagram and TikTok already, but Parade has got a really great deal on their satin pieces right now. You got to go over there and check that out. Of course, Phyto-C Serum 15. It's causing all of my little dark spots in my face to peel. I'm so happy they reached out to me to try this product. Guys, they've got a discount down below for you as well. Of course, your Abella eyewear. Hello, I've got my blue light blocking glasses on right now. I just love the way these look. These are one of their glasses, so they're giving you guys a little discount as well, so go over there and check out what they have. They're moving and they're getting new inventory in, so as soon as they do, you will know about it. Bright and Smile, guys. I keep this smile bright, and this is the fall winter season. I'm going to be wearing lippies that look like this all season, and I'm happy about it, having a little fun with my look. So you got to make sure you keep those teeth bright. Madame Glam. This is my color here. This is Deep Emerald. I think I've worn this on this channel before, but I just felt like going dark, and I think I'm going to be going dark a lot. And remember, they've got the deal going through the end of October. Their Think Pink collection for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You got to check that out. And also their House of Mystery collection. Guys, did I leave anybody out? Omaniac makeup brushes over on Amazon. You can go hit my Amazon storefront down below in the description box and check out what they've got. You guys, that Flacabuki brush is everything, okay? And they've got like sets that you can buy, and I think they're like $29.99. So good. Of course, Felty Bed over there too on Amazon. I am sleeping nice and light. I haven't wasted anything on my bed yet because I was eating it last night. Yeah, so Felty Bed over there. Remember that deal where they're giving you 10% off over on Amazon is ending on November the 5th. So guys, check out all my affiliates. Remember, you'll get that discount. I'll get a little commission, and the brand and I will be so happy that you supported us. I've got something for everybody. All right, guys. So of course, please go over to the Lotus Doll Shop Boutique on Poshmark at L.A.L, L.A. Guys, people are liking my listings every other couple of hours. So I know what that means. This is the fall winter season, and they're looking for good deals. Remember, I have some older fall winter pieces that are still classic, still trendy, that you can mix and match into your wardrobe. I have that over there. So what's happening is people are seeing those stupid deals, $8 for a sweater, $15 for a heavy sweater, $12 for a pants set. They're seeing that and they're like, what? Is that all? It's time to go and shop over at the Lotus Doll Shop Boutique on Poshmark at L.A.L, L.A. You guys, you're helping me to build my brand, and I am so thankful that you are. Go over there, grab a couple of pieces. I will be so happy. Thank you so much. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching today. Remember, please go over there and follow Hidden Empire Film Group, Roxanne, Avent, and Deon Taylor's Instagrams. go over and check out CanvasRebel as well. Connect with creatives. If you're creative like me, you need them in your life. Remember to subscribe if you have not already. Please share my videos with family and friends who enjoy beauty and lifestyle content. And finally, leave me a comment, but let's talk about comments really briefly. I've seen here on YouTube and on TikTok also, there were a couple of lewd comments suggesting fetish. And my channel is in no way voyeuristic. This is not an OnlyFans or any type of vulgarity goes on over here. So that being said, it's no shade to ladies who do that type of work. You know, if that's what you feel like you have to do to make money, do your thing. But my channel is all about class. That's what we do over here. Beauty and positive lifestyle. That's it. I hope that if you're a viewer out there that you understand where I'm coming from. If I see it again and I feel like I'm being harassed, I will block you. That is it. I remember the exact people who have made these lewd comments. And let me just say, for the guys out there, please learn the difference in women. Learn the difference in women. Presentation is everything. How I present tells you who I am. I don't know about other women, but how I present tells you who I am. So that being said, if you want to leave a positive comment, I would appreciate that. And if you cannot, I will block you. That's simple. So that being said, guys, I hope you had a most enjoyable time. Bye.